Hey everybody, it's Miss Coconut. How are you feeling? I hope you got through the holidays in one piece. I had a great holiday, y'all. I got some fantastic gifts. And, I'm ready to move forward into 2019. I am recovering from a sinus infection, and I just realized that I get this every year around this time. So I need to do some introspection to see what's going on with me spiritually. So I'm going to sound a little bit funny, but from what I read in my comments, y'all hate my voice anyway. So it really doesn't matter. What's trending this week? Bird Box. So I know Monique told us to boycott, but we don't listen to her, right? So we all were watching Bird Box on Netflix, and it's a psychological thriller. I don't want to give it away because I realize other people haven't seen it. But I can tell you what I took from this movie was the demonic enemy that's unseen, that's over this world, attacks us. And it preys on our deepest fears. And unless we can unite and come together and see past race, religion, creed, color, unless we can see past economic lines, unless we can see past class and education, we're always going to remain defeated. And there's going to be some casualties in this war against the evil ones, okay? Because there are going to be some people that you can't trust. There are going to be some people you take at face value, and they're going to deceive you. And there are going to be other people that will sacrifice themselves for you. All right. And so you have to learn to see beyond the physical and the first layer of people. So I thought it was a decent movie. People are so upset. They're mad that it's trending. They're like, oh, you can't, be conscious and watch this movie, or this movie sucks. It's just a remake, or it's a copy. Who gives a shit? The bottom line is it's okay to watch a movie, decipher it, decode it, whatever you want to call it. I always feel these movies are warnings to humanity to get it together because the end is near. We know the end is not near, but technically World War III could pop off at any time in the next 20 years. So you kind of have to get your stuff together. Get your heart right, most of all. So you can prep all you want, but really it's your heart that you want to have light as a feather. So this week also, there were some transformer outages that apparently blew out and turned the sky blue. There's a few places that are reporting it, but it's trending topic in New York, and people that were on the ground level were saying this was not a transformer issue. This is something different. So now all of the preppers are freaking out and telling people stock up on silver and gold, which I'm not sure what that's going to do, but hey. I have been like a conspiracy nut for a while, so I've kind of lived through the end times a few times already, y'all. And I even didn't pay something to make sure I rushed out and got my radio and my batteries, and the end never came. So while I'm saying it's totally possible that this blue light that lit up the New York sky could be alien invasion and they're hiding it from us and we will never know until it's too late. Or maybe the transformer blew out. Maybe it was an electric magnetic storm that affects the energy grid. Maybe we really did sign a treaty with the aliens in 1950-something and our day of reckoning is coming. Maybe the movies are produced so that we understand that the treaty is almost up. They gave us the technology that we needed to advance this civilization this time, and now it's time to pay the piper. Now, some people say that the abductions that occur all around the world is the payment. Well, like a down payment. But the final payment is when the aliens actually come and reveal themselves. And let's be clear, if there are aliens and if they come, they are not the saviors of this world, y'all, because you have to understand that they have, in essence, been following all the tragedies and abuses of this world, and they have done nothing. So they are not the savior. Don't trust them. I'm not saying aliens are real. I've never seen one. I'm just saying for those of you that subscribe to that, hey, look a little deeper, okay? I know a lot of people feel like, okay, we can't wait for the aliens to come save us. They could have been saved us, all right? Looks to me like all they did was give us enough technology for us to hang ourselves. Because all of the experts agree the possibility of World War III occurring in the next 20 to 50 years is very high. It seems as if we keep repeating these cycles on Earth, okay? So whatever creators put us here, we have some kind of relations with beings that have advanced technology. They restart the cycle again, and we come to mass destruction again. And it seems like it keeps repeating over and over. So for me, an alien invasion is not something I desire. But some of the people that were in New York were definitely saying that they felt that there was some type of alien presence. Now, again, I don't like to fearmonger, okay? So I don't want people like being scared to sleep, don't know what to do. Live your best life. That's what you're supposed to do. Live without hate. Live without fear. Live with joy and love. Love the people in your life sincerely. That's what you're supposed to do. You have to understand, if the aliens came, we can't fight them. We don't have anything to fight them with. And our government is not on our side, so we cannot rely on the government, okay? I'm trying to get through this video, y'all, without coughing, so I might have to take a break and come back. But anyway, back to the alien theory. You can see a lot of clips from some of the people in New York, and they were really scared and considering, was the blue, because the blue lights kept flashing and it was illuminating the whole entire sky, and it was very eerie. So they felt like it was deeper than what mainstream media was reporting. Of course, we never will know because the government hides everything from us, you know. I don't know. It's like you can go crazy from all of these conspiracies, or you can just accept the knowledge for what it is and just continue on your merry way of being your best self, living your best life, enjoying your loved ones, okay? That's my advice. Because you don't want to be so paranoid that you're just living in fear and you're living under a cloak of darkness, you know? So you want to always just vibrate as wonderfully abundant as you can. So we don't have any confirmation that the blue lights in New York or wherever else it may have occurred was anything other than some kind of electrical grid. Now, they are testing in that area, which is interesting to me, meaning New York. They were testing 5G technology, which, you know, when the 5G comes, it's going to make life easier, but also it's going to bring more health problems, okay? So some people are saying like there was an electromagnetic storm occurring and that affected the grid. Some people are saying they are testing on Governor's Island, the 5G service, and that affected New York. There were also reports coming out saying that 911 had been down in the past few prior days, and people were unable to call 911. They had to call the landline. Of course, that's very troubling. And is this a coincidence? You know? It's interesting. It's very interesting, y'all. So I don't really believe in coincidences. So when I see things line up, I take it as synchronicity myself. That's just me, though. Now, the, I don't want to keep saying the, like I'm forgetting something. But the 5G technology, I think is interesting that this is coinciding with the Department of Homeland Security coming out in December with a statement that basically said that Americans need to prepare for 6 months of emergency supplies because there could be some kind of attack on the electrical grid, meaning terrorist attack. They never tell us who the terrorist is. I mean, is it Russia? Is it Germany? Is it the aliens? You know, we don't know. But I thought that was interesting. It's not something that people are talking about a lot. So my recommendation is to make sure you have your water, your batteries, your flashlight, warm clothing. If the banks and stuff go down, you won't be able to take your money out. If you have money on hand, that's great, except a lot of the systems will be down. So I'm not sure how long money would be a good bargaining chip, or tool. So you just have to be strategic with how much you read into these signs and symbols and do what's going to be best for your family. Well, I just wanted to share with you all of the latest coinkydinks that have been lining up that I noticed. Drop me a comment below. Share with me what you feel, what's been going on, what you've seen. I would like to know. And until next time, Om Shrim Breze.